Arnie and his school tools, simple sensory solutions that build success. Hi, I'm Arnie. I didn't used to like school very much, but now I do, and I want to tell you why. School used to be hard, really hard. That was before I learned about my school tools. I'm a lot like my friends. I like to play video games and draw pictures. I especially like to draw dinosaurs. At school, my favorite class is gym. I'm a pretty good basketball player. I just lost my 4th tooth. Most of my friends have only lost 2 or 3. I'm different from a lot of friends in other way. I'm different from a lot of my friends in another way too. I'm a mover. My motor runs a little higher than most other kids. That means it's harder for me to sit still and pay attention. Some kids can sit on their pockets on their carpet spot, listen to Mrs. Rinky, give directions for our writing assignment, and then go back to our desks and finish their work without any reminders. Not me. I can't sit in one place for very long. My body needs to move. My hands need to be busy. I have a hard time listening only to my teacher. I used to find things on the floor or on the wall to touch and play with. Sometimes I would play with my shoelaces or touch other kids. My teacher used to say, "Arnie, keep your hands to yourself, please. Arnie, sit still," or "Arnie, pay attention." Bzzz. I wanted to listen to my teacher, but it's hard to listen to their directions when all I can hear is Mr. Brown's class playing bzzz next door. Just like a construction worker needs tools to build a house, I need tools to get my work done. I don't need hammers or circular saws or those kinds of tools. I need tools for learning. When it's hard for me to sit still in my desk, sometimes I use a special cushion in my seat that lets me move around a little. Sometimes I sit on a big ball instead of a chair. Once in a while, I stand to do my work. My teachers say that's okay. During listening time, I hold a fidget. At first, my friends thought it was a toy, but now they know it's a tool to help me focus. It's a hand tool. I also have tools that I use with my mouth. I have a special piece of plastic on my pencil that I chew on. Sometimes I use crunchy or chewy food to help me concentrate. I have a heavy blanket I use on my lap sometimes, or I wear a heavy vest. It feels a little like I'm getting a hug, and it helps me relax so I can do my work better. When I'm listening to Mr. Brown's class next door, instead of focusing on my writing journal in the morning, I can wear headphones or earplugs. That helps me tune out the sounds around me that distract me from doing my work. When I really need to move, like during a long calendar time, Mrs. Rinky might ask me to run an errand for her to the office or another teacher's room. I also help her pass out supplies and papers. Sometimes my teacher has the whole class get up and do exercises or stretches to music. Certain times at school are extra hard for me. For example, I always bring a fidget to assemblies because it's difficult for me to sit on the gym floor for a long time. Recess is easy. I love to run and jump and climb and swing, but coming back inside is not always so easy. That's when I have what we call my job time. Mr. Dave is our custodian, and I'm his special helper. Sometimes I help him sweep the cafeteria floor. I also push a heavy cart to deliver boxes of mail to teachers. Then, when I go back to my class, my motor isn't running too high anymore, and I'm ready to concentrate and do my work. I work very hard at school to keep my body as calm as I can so I feel better and learn better. When I get home, my mom lets me play before I sit down to do my homework. I have my very own homework desk in our office at home. It's a quiet place, so I don't need earplugs. I sit on a ball chair when I work, and I take a short break every 10 minutes. While I'm working, I eat food to help me concentrate, like chewy dried fruit or crunchy pretzels. I drink water from my water bottle with a straw. Sometimes I jump on our mini trampoline, and at other times I jump and crash into our couch pillows. All these things help me calm my body and my mind so I can get my homework done. My teachers help me figure out what tools work the best for me, and I'm always learning about new tools. My teachers talk to my mom and dad about things so we can try at home too. Sometimes I try tools that don't work well for me. When that happens, we just cross them off my list and try something else. Yesterday, I learned that I can kick a stretchy band tied to the legs of my chair when my legs feel like moving, but my brain wants me to sit down and finish my M is for Monkey art project. It might always be harder for me to do things that I need to sit down and concentrate on, but my school tools are helping me. My mom says that when I grow up, I probably won't be an accountant like my dad, because he has to sit at a desk most of the day. Instead, I might be an archaeologist and discover the bones of dinosaurs no one knew about. I already know a lot about dinosaurs.